Good evening. Welcome to Election Night in America 2020. Tonight we have incumbent President Donald Trump running for re-election against the incumbent senator from the state of Alabama, Doug Jones. Let's get to our first poll closings of tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Out of the state of Indiana, Vice President Mike Pence's home state, 11 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner, and with 10% of precincts reporting out of the state of Kentucky, 8 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Vermont, 3 electoral votes, Bernie Sanders' home state, with 33% reporting to Doug Jones the projected winner. Out of the state of Virginia, a crucial 13 electoral votes every election season. It's currently too close to call, but Donald Trump is in the lead. Out of the state of South Carolina, we apologize, it should say 9 electoral votes, but nonetheless, it is too early to call. This does not mean too close to call, we just do not have enough information to characterize this race at this time, but Doug Jones is in the lead. Out of the state of Georgia, it is currently too close to call. 16 electoral votes at stake, and on the current electoral map, we have 19 electoral votes for the incumbent president, Donald Trump, and 3 for Doug Jones. It is now time for the 7:30 p.m. poll closings. Out of the state of West Virginia, coal country here, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 5 electoral votes. Coming out of the state of South Carolina, a previous call that was too early to call, will now go to Donald Trump, 9 electoral votes. Out of the state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes, too close to call. Out of the crucial battleground state of Ohio, another 18 electoral votes up for grabs, too close to call. Doug Jones is leading. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump has 33 electoral votes, leading in the U.S. popular vote with 55% of the vote, to Doug Jones's 3. It is now time for the 8 p.m. Eastern Time poll closings. Out of the state of Mississippi, Donald Trump is the projected winner of their 6 electoral votes. Coming out of the volunteer state of Tennessee, 11 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of Oklahoma, one of the most conservative states in the Union, Donald Trump the projected winner of their 7 electoral votes. Out of the state of Illinois, 20 electoral votes, Doug Jones the projected winner. Out of the state of Maryland, 10 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Out of the state of Delaware, 3 electoral votes, Doug Jones the projected winner. Doug Jones will also carry the District of Columbia, the most liberal part of the United States, 3 electoral votes. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of New Jersey, 14 electoral votes, Doug Jones the projected winner. Out of the state of Massachusetts, the most Democratic state in the Union, 11 electoral votes, Doug Jones the projected winner. Out of the state of Connecticut, 7 electoral votes, Doug Jones the projected winner. Doug Jones will also carry the state of Rhode Island, and it's 4 electoral votes. Coming out of the state of Maine, this is a state that splits its congressional districts. 3 out of their 4 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones, and we will characterize the other congressional district in just a moment. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, their 20 electoral votes are currently too close to call between Donald Trump and Doug Jones. Out of the state of Florida, the Sunshine State's 29 electoral votes, too close to call. Out of the state of Alabama, Doug Jones' home state, 9 electoral votes, currently too close to call. Out of the state of Missouri, 10 electoral votes, too close to call, but Donald Trump is in the lead. Out of the state of New Hampshire, another 4 electoral votes, currently too close to call. Out of the state of Maine, their 2nd congressional district that Donald Trump won by double digits in 2016, too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Doug Jones now taking the lead with 78 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 57. It is now time for the 8:30 p.m. poll closings from the state of Arkansas. The state of Arkansas is now projected to go to Donald Trump with its 6 electoral votes. And on the electoral map, Donald Trump making up the margin, 63 electoral votes for Donald Trump, 78 for Doug Jones, and the U.S. popular vote right now is at a tie. It is now 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and all the states in yellow's polls have closed. Out of the state of Texas, 38 electoral votes. Big prize for the Trump campaign, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of South Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Coming out of the state of Louisiana, 8 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of North Dakota, neighboring South Dakota, 3 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of Wyoming, the most conservative state in the Union, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump, Out of the state of Nebraska, all 5 of their electoral votes are now projected to go to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Arizona, no big surprise here, was a swing state, but Donald Trump is the projected winner of their 11 electoral votes. Out of the state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes in the heart of the country, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of Virginia, 13 electoral votes. Doug Jones, the projected winner. He is the projected winner of the crucial battleground state of Virginia. Put that in his column. Out of the state of New Mexico, another swing state. Doug Jones is the projected winner of their 5 electoral votes. Coming out of the state of Colorado, 9 electoral votes will go to Senator Jones. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of New York, 29 electoral votes, a very liberal state. Doug Jones, the projected winner. And out of the state of Minnesota, 10 electoral votes, part of the Rust Belt here. Doug Jones, the projected winner. Out of the state of Wisconsin, their 10 electoral votes are currently too close to call. Out of the state of Michigan, 16 electoral votes, too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Doug Jones in the lead with 144 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 140, and Donald Trump is currently leading in the United States popular vote. It is now time for the 10 p.m. poll closings. Out of the state of Montana, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. Coming out of the state of Iowa, 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. No surprise out of the state of Ohio, this is a swing state, but Donald Trump was heavily favored to win this. 18 electoral votes. Remember, no Republican has won the White House without the state of Ohio, and Ohio has gone with the victor since before modern U.S. politics. Ohio will go to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Utah, 6 electoral votes. Huge Mormon population here. There was discussion of the independent candidate Evan McClellan taking away votes from President Trump, but he is still the projected winner. Out of the state of Nevada, their 6 electoral votes are currently too close to call, but Doug Jones is in the lead. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump now taking the lead with 173 electoral votes to Doug Jones's 144. It is now 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for projections and some state calls. Out of the state of California, 55 electoral votes, a very big prize. Doug Jones, the projected winner. Out of the state of Washington, 12 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of Oregon, 7 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of Hawaii, their 4 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Out of the state of Idaho, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 4 electoral votes. Out of the state of Missouri, 10 electoral votes, another swing state going to Donald Trump. He is the projected winner. Out of Doug Jones' home state of Alabama, and with 90% of precincts reporting, we can now characterize the race as the apparent winner for Donald Trump. He will carry their 9 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Doug Jones reclaiming the lead with 222 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 196. It is now 12 o'clock a.m. and we now have state calls from the states of Wisconsin, Georgia, North Carolina, and Maine. Out of the state of Wisconsin, their 10 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. He is the projected winner. Out of the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. Democrats thought they had a shot here with extended African-American turnout. They were wrong. Donald Trump, the projected winner. Out of the state of North Carolina, Donald Trump will carry their 15 electoral votes. He is the apparent winner. Out of the state of Maine, the 2nd Congressional District, Donald Trump, the projected winner of that 1 electoral vote. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump in the lead with 238 electoral votes to Doug Jones's 222. It is now 12:34 a.m. and we have 2 state calls from the states of Nevada and Pennsylvania. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, there are 20 electoral votes out of the heart of coal country. Donald Trump, the projected winner with 96% of precincts reporting. Out of the state of Nevada, 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. This is a flip from 2016. Donald Trump flipping a Democratic state, 6 electoral votes from the state of Nevada into his column. And on the current electoral map, we have 264 electoral votes for Donald Trump, the incumbent president, 6 away from being re-elected, to 222 for Senator Doug Jones. It is now 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, to stand by for a state call. Out of the state of Alaska, Donald Trump is the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump is now 3 electoral votes away from being re-elected with 267 electoral votes to Senator Doug Jones with 222. It is now 1:14 a.m. Eastern Time, and get ready to announce history. Out of the state of New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner with 93% of precincts reporting. Another state, Michigan, 16 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. At this point in time, that means that Donald Trump has surpassed the magic number of 270, putting him at 287 electoral votes, effectively re-electing him as President of the United States of America. Donald Trump will go on to serve another 4-year term in the United States White House. Donald Trump has been re-elected President of the United States of America. It is now 1:25 a.m. Eastern Time, and we now have 1 call from the state of Florida. The state of Florida, the apparent winner with 100% of precinct supporting by a margin of around 7,000 votes. Doug Jones, the projected winner of Florida's crucial 29 electoral votes. However, this makes no matter. Donald Trump has already been re-elected as president, but this puts Doug Jones ahead of where Hillary Clinton got in 2016, adding Donald Trump to the list of presidents who got less in their re-election, including Barack Obama and Woodrow Wilson at 287 electoral votes, to Senator Doug Jones with 251. Senator Doug Jones will take the United States popular vote by around 2% or 4 million votes, with 100% of precinct support. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you don't mind, I'm going to start bringing up my vlog channel because I decided that I was going to do this earlier, and I decided that I wanted to show you guys more of my life than just politics. So I'll put the link in the description below. It really only takes a second. It would be a huge favor to me. So if you could go subscribe. If you don't want to, that's fine. But yeah, so also don't forget to check out the mock election community where you can run for president, representative, senator. It's a lot of fun. The link in the description will be below. So essentially it's on Google+. If you have a Google account, you're able to join. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this if you aren't already subscribed. You can either like or dislike, doesn't really matter depending on how you agree with the prediction. All I want is feedback from you guys. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.